In the early 1600s, European powers began to establish colonies along the Atlantic coast of what would become the United States. The first permanent English settlement was established in Jamestown, Virginia in 1607. Over the next century, 12 more colonies would be established, each with its own unique culture and economy. The southern colonies, including Virginia, Maryland, and the Carolinas, relied heavily on agriculture, particularly the production of tobacco and rice. The New England colonies, including Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island, were founded by religious dissidents seeking to create a more pure form of Christianity. The middle colonies, including New York, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey, were more diverse and cosmopolitan, with a mix of agriculture, commerce, and industry. One thing that all the colonies had in common was their connection to the Atlantic trade network, which connected them to Europe, Africa, and the Caribbean. This trade also brought the horrific practice of slavery to the colonies, which would have profound consequences for American history. The colonies also had a complicated relationship with the British government, which sought to exert control over their economies and politics. This tension eventually boiled over into the Revolutionary War, as the colonies fought for their independence from British rule. The first successful British colony in America was established in Jamestown, Virginia, in 1607. Early settlers struggled with disease, famine, and conflicts with Native Americans. However, the discovery that tobacco could be grown and sold profitably helped the colony to thrive. Other colonies, such as Maryland and the Carolinas, also relied on tobacco as a cash crop. In the Carolinas, rice became another important crop due to the favorable climate and the knowledge of enslaved Africans who were forced to cultivate it. In contrast, the New England colonies were established by religious separatists who sought to create a society based on their own beliefs. The Puritans who settled in Massachusetts Bay Colony believed in a strict moral code and sought to build a city upon a hill, a perfect society that would inspire others. The middle colonies, including Pennsylvania, New York, and New Jersey, were more diverse and had a greater mix of cultures and religions. The region's fertile land made it ideal for agriculture, and the cities of New York and Philadelphia became important centers of commerce and trade. As trade and commerce grew, so did the practice of slavery. Enslaved Africans were brought to the colonies to work on plantations and farms, and the institution of slavery became deeply entrenched in colonial society. As the colonies grew in population and prosperity, they began to chafe under British rule. The British government sought to exert greater control over the colonies, imposing taxes and restrictions on trade. This led to increasing tension between the colonies and the British government. Today, the legacy of colonial America can be seen in the historic buildings and landmarks that still stand in the United States, as well as in the diverse cultures and economies of the country. Thank you for watching part 2 of the American Odyssey, a history series. I hope you liked this video. Do subscribe and part 3 will be on screen soon. See you there.